In New York City, a young man searches for the master to obtain the final level of martial arts mastery, known as the glow. Along the way, he must fight a martial arts expert corrupted with power, and he also has to rescue a beautiful singer from her obsessed music promoter. That is the plot of the movie that I'm talking about right here, and it's called The Last Dragon, man. Finally, I got to talk about The Last Dragon, one of my favorite movies from the 80s growing up. I thought this shit was phenomenal. I thought it was really, really good, really, really fun, very, very entertaining, and it will not bore you, man. This shit was jam packed full of great songs, great karate, and it was really, really fun. I revisited this not too long ago, and I thought it was phenomenal. I mean, here you go, The Last Dragon. A lot of people, this is very iconic for the 80s. A lot of people remember this. A lot of people probably have a lot of nostalgia for it. It used to show all the time on HBO and all these the movie channels, Cinemax, all that stuff. And also, I believe also in regular TV, you didn't have to have cable to see this. I think it was pretty watched everywhere. Even though it was from 1985, it was rated PG-13, so it had a nice PG-13 rating there, and it ran at 1 hour and 40 minutes, so it wasn't not all that long, but nonetheless, I really enjoyed this movie. It was really, really good. TriStar Pictures came on top with this. They had a budget of $10 million and they grossed $33 million worldwide. So not a huge, huge success, but it's still pretty good. Out of the $10 million budget, getting 33 million dollars back, and that's not a pretty bad deal right there from the guys in TriStar Pictures. This is a regular standard Blu-ray copy that I have, and it's pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The transfer was very, very nice. There you got the back with very memorable pictures there of what happens in the movie. So yeah, so this guy's he's a crazy promoter, and he's driving the singer crazy, and our main character here, Leroy Green, his love interest, and then he has to take care of Sho'nuff, which is this guy over here, a very memorable villain from the 1980s. So yeah, 1985 was a great year for movies, and this was a pretty good movie to say the least. So it stars Ty Mack as Leroy, right there, and Julius Carry as Sho'nuff, which really popular villain, like I said before. Vanity is Laura Charles, which she's also a Canadian model and a Canadian singer as well. She died at her not in the early age, but a pretty early age, 57 years old in 2016. She died, and it was quite a shame. This is directed by a guy named Michael Schultz, which, by the way, he has tons of movies before making this, but countless of TV shows, TV episodes. So the guy was all over the place with TV shows and episodes. You could go on IMDb and search him up. He's got a lot of credits, a lot of directing credits, mostly TV and shows. A fun trivia: a lot of people try to play. A lot of people casted for the role of the one that Ty Mack got as Leroy, including Denzel Washington, Wesley Snipes. Who else is in it? Mario Van Peebles and Lauren Fishburne. All those people try to be a Leroy for the movie, and he didn't get it. Ty Mack was the one that got it, obviously. It does have a great, great soundtrack that features. You remember Labarge? This is the rhythm of the night, the night. So that went all the way to number 3 in the top Hot 100 in the billboards, and that's in the soundtrack. You also got Rockwell, you got Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, and Vanity herself is also in the freaking soundtrack. So that's a pretty good thing. Another interesting fact: Julius Carey, the guy that did the bad guy here, Sho'nuff, he has no background at martial arts at all. And he did pretty good in the movie. I mean, you wouldn't even recognize it. I mean, you wouldn't even know that he knew or he didn't. But I thought he was pretty good in the movie. But when you go on the IMDb trivia section, you'll find out that he had no idea. He had no martial arts training or background at all, not even to make this movie. The movie was shot in 44 days, which was pretty interesting. And this is Mac, which is him. Mac, Leah Chang, Glenn Easton, and Ernie Reyes Jr.'s film debut in the big screen. So I thought that was a pretty good, interesting factoid there. Actually, Denzel Washington auditioned for both, for Sho'nuff and for Leroy, and he didn't get the part for either, so that's crazy. Anyways, my thoughts on this movie, I thought it was really, really good. I thought it had a lot of crazy, not crazy action scenes and not over the top karate. You don't expect to have like Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan type of material, but it was really fun and really entertaining. It reeks of 80ness, cheese and all that shit. So it's very enjoyable. Right up my alley. I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. If you guys like it, let me know what you guys think about it. 8.5 out of 10 for sure. It doesn't get that 9. Not quite getting that 9, but the 8.5 for sure. And here it is, man. The Last Dragon. Another interesting fact that it says, I don't know how much of this is true, but Leroy wore the same jumpsuit that Bruce Lee wore in Game of Death in 1978. I don't know if it's the same exact one or if it's a replica of that jumpsuit that he wore in Game of Death. But who knows? Anyways, this is a great movie. 8.5 out of 10. Go out and check it out. Go buy it. I think it's streaming. I'm pretty sure it's streaming. I think I saw it on Tubi. It was on Tubi for free, so just check it out, and you won't be disappointed. Very, very awesome movie. Last Dragon, man. Check it out. Peace. Later.